I have better range of motion and better mobility today at 54 years old than I think that I've had since I was, 15 years old.
The Joe Hippensteel Method.
My name is Tom Rowland. I am a professional fishing guide and television producer. I had done a lot of running many years ago, and I ran a 3-hour and 13-minute marathon. I was running about 65, 70 miles a week, and then I got into CrossFit and was not running quite as much. I was running some, but through this somehow developed some sort of muscle lock in my calves to where they just didn't want to do that anymore, I guess. So what would happen is on big movements like box jumps and also just running, it was very sudden and without warning. I would just feel something like a rubber band hit me in the back of the calf, and I would tear a muscle. Sometimes it was the soleus. It was almost never the gastroc. It was the soleus. It would be so sore that I couldn't walk really the next day, and so it was affecting my training. So then I became progressively more afraid of running, because this could happen on a 400-meter run or it could happen on a 12-miler, and there was no warning. I didn't feel it coming and could walk and stop. It would just happen like that. So I had asked a lot of different types of doctors and physios and different people what I could do about my calves, and basically they said stop running. So that wasn't going to be the answer I was looking for, so I was looking for something else. And so I called Joe, and he helped me rather quickly to diagnose what was going on. And he said, I know exactly what's wrong with your calves, muscle lock, and I know exactly how to fix it.
You need static stretching in order to unlock the locked muscle fiber. You need to open those muscles that are locked up, then wait for 1 minute, we call the dead zone, where you actually get blood flow in there, where you're getting calcium and magnesium to be penetrating those stiff muscles, so that they start defrosting, so to speak, and they become usable again.
He prescribed some calf stretches, sent me a board, spent a lot of time on that board, and I do it every day, sometimes twice a day, and I was really determined to get back to the running. I could feel differences in my range of motion right away. I have been able to break up all of what was going on with the muscle lock, so I have been able to get back to running. Within a month, I was feeling much better, and I could start going, but I still needed to develop confidence, that I could go out and do it. And it's taken some time. I mean, it's been about a year of staying on this. But I mean, I've gotten out of all kinds of benefits in the CrossFit space of much more range of motion than I've ever had before. My squat's better, everything, pull-ups, muscle-ups, all the gymnastics movements are better. I'm just moving better all around. And so the running was the reason I got here, but the byproduct is better performance in basically everything. He told me in the beginning, he said, this is the fountain of youth, and you're gonna feel really great when you do this. And I would say easily 10. Easily, it feels like it rolled the clock back 10 years, maybe more. But in a lot of ways, I have better range of motion and better mobility today at 54 years old than I think that I've had since I was, 15 years old.